this section of the bar soap. The laundry soap. The method used in the production of bar soap is different from that of the liquid soap. What is the difference? Now, in this case, we still use some of the ingredients we used in our liquid soap, like the caustic soda. Like I said, is a cleansing agent. We also use the soda ash, which is a foaming agent. Then here also we have another salt called the sodium sulfate. The sodium sulfate here is a thickening agent. Like I mentioned in liquid soap, nitrosol is a thickening agent, but in this case the sodium sulfate is a thickening agent. Now, how do we go about this? We have different methods to produce it, but the method we want to produce in the production of this is the instant method, just like the way we produce our liquid soap, instant method. But before then, we have to make a stock solution of our salts, of the caustic soda and the soda ash. How do we make the stock solution? We take some quantity of our salts, we dissolve them in some quantity of water. That is the meaning of stock solution. Now, what does that mean? Here we are going to take 4 spoonfuls of caustic soda. We dissolve it into 100 ml bottle to get the stock solution of our caustic soda. Then we are going to take what? We will take 2 spoonfuls of our soda ash. We dissolve it in 50 ml bottle. That is 50 ml. The volume of water we use is 50 ml to get our soda ash stock solution. But concerning the sodium sulfate here, like this is a caustic soda here. Caustic soda is a cleansing agent. Now in bar soap, the major foaming agent is the soda ash. This is the soda ash. Now this is sodium sulfate. The sodium sulfate here is a thickening agent. The 3 of them are salts that is used in the production of our bar soap. But there is another chief or major material used in the production of our bar soap. And what is this material? The material is the PKO. What is the meaning of PKO? The meaning of PKO is palm kernel oil. You know, the oil you get from palm nuts. That is the PKO we are going to use. That is PKO is the abbreviation of that. Then we also have our mold where we pour our soap for it to set. Then we also have our dry bowl. We need a dry bowl. Then we have coloring, because we are going to produce a green color bar soap. Then after that, we have our containers to make our stock solutions. And the container we are going to measure out. And the container we are going to measure out our oil. Now let's start it. The first thing for us is to what? Is to take, like I said, 4 spoonfuls of caustic soda into 100 ml of water. So let's take the caustic soda here. Here we have the caustic soda. We want to transfer 4 spoonfuls of caustic soda into 100 ml bottle. So we transfer it in a very careful way, because caustic soda is very, very hot. You don't use your hand to touch it. So here we are pouring our caustic soda into, we'll account for the lost 1 spoon now. That is 1 spoonful now we have added. Then we are continuing to add the second spoon now. Second spoonful of the caustic soda. You can see the second spoonful now. Then now we are taking a 3rd spoonful, because you have to be very accurate in your addition of your chemicals. So this is the 3rd spoon now. Then we go here to have the 4th spoon, because we need 4 spoonful of caustic soda. This is the 4th spoon now. This is the 4th spoon we are adding. So here we are going to make up the volume. We will fill it with water for it to form a caustic soda solution, because we are not just using the salt directly. What we need, or what we intend using, is a solution of the caustic soda. So here we have it. Then let's go with our soda ash. Our soda ash is 2 spoonfuls of soda ash. 2 spoonfuls of soda ash in about 50 ml. That is half the bottle of what we use for our caustic soda water. So this is the first spoonful. The first spoonful. Then we are taking the second spoonful now. This is second spoonful. So we now take our water likewise. We take water too. We pour our water to about half the bottle. Yes, this is half the bottle of it. But now the first thing we need to do is to ensure that all the salt we have added into the bottle are well dissolved. Because we are not using the salt, we are using the solution of the salt. Then how do we ensure that we close this, then we shake the bottle to ensure we have a dissolved solution. You can see what I'm doing. I'm shaking the bottle so that the salt will melt. The salt will melt well. Can you see now? It's going to be very hot. I still have some that are left that are not dissolved. My purpose is for it to dissolve. Everything must be well dissolved. So I think it's well dissolved now. Go through with the caustic. You ensure we wash your hand as we progress. And the second thing for us to do is to ensure our soda ash likewise is well dissolved. This is our soda ash. We close this in like manner. We also ensure it's well dissolved. We shake it. We shake our soda ash to ensure that the salt is dissolved in the water, so as to have our soda ash solution. Here we are having it, so as to have our soda ash solution. After this, okay, our caustic soda is dissolved already. The next thing for us is to measure out our oil, the palm kernel oil, because it's the palm kernel oil that will react with the caustic soda to give us the soap. Then we now add our soda ash, which is the foaming agent. After adding the soda ash, the next thing for us to add is our sodium sulfate. We add half spoonful of sodium sulfate, because sodium sulfate here is a thickening agent. Sodium sulfate is a thickening agent. So we ensure that our mold is dry. We don't have anything to obstruct the shape of the soap in the mold. Then we have our bowl. We have a dry bowl. You have a dry bowl. Our bowl must be dry. Our bowl must be dry. So after that, the next thing for us is to measure out our oil. To measure out our oil. We want to measure out our oil. We need, now, how do we take it now? You know, you are going to use the same quantity, maybe the same container you are using to measure out your chemicals. Now, let's assume you are using this now. If you fill the oil to this bottle, you fill the oil in this bottle. After filling the oil into this bottle, rather, you then pour it into the what? Into the dry bowl. The next thing for you to do is to take the whole of the solution of the caustic soda. Then you are now pouring it gradually. You then stir it in one direction. All the caustic soda solution. You won't leave any. Then after that, it's your soda ash. Your soda ash here is what? Is the foaming agent. You add your soda ash, the half quantity of the soda ash, everything. You add it and you also stir it continually. You stir it in one direction. Then after you stir it to some extent, you then add your sodium sulfate. You add your sodium sulfate. Then you stir. Half spoon of sodium sulfate, you stir. So we are good to start now. We want to demonstrate. So here is our palm kernel oil. Sometimes our palm kernel oil might have thickened. What we need to do is to put it beside heat. It will dissolve. Here we are measuring out a full bottle of the palm kernel oil. And see this full bottle of palm kernel oil. So after that, we pour it into a dry bowl. Now before I continue, if you want to add your colorant, you add it into the soda ash solution. So we want to do that now. We are good to start. We have our colorant, green color, because we want our bar soap to be green in color. We take the colorant rather, we pour it into the soda ash solution. After pouring it, we then shake. We ensure that the colorant is well dissolved in the soda ash solution. See, I'm shaking it down. I want to ensure proper mixture of the colorant and the soda ash solution. So here we have it. Then, like I said, we already have our palm kernel oil inside the dry bowl. The next thing for us is to take our caustic soda solution, very hot. Look at it as I'm pouring it. I will stir it in one direction. You pour it, you stir continually in one direction. You will not waste time. You stir continually in one direction. You keep on stirring in one direction. You stir well. You see now, you see the changes that are taking place. You ensure you stir well. Then you take your soda ash solution. You stir continually. You see that it's changing color to green color. You stir continually. You don't stop stirring. You stir continually. You don't stop stirring. You stir well. You stir well continually. So after that, we take our sodium sulfate. About half spoon of sodium sulfate, which is our thickener, we pour. We stir continually. As we are pouring, we are stirring. We don't stop stirring. We keep on stirring. We stir well. We keep on stirring. So after stirring, the next thing for us is to pour into the mold. You will not waste time. You serve it into the mold without wasting much time. Serving it into the mold, you ensure that it's filled. You ensure it's filled so that any water that is there, the water will flow out. You serve it to the mold, you ensure it will flow out any water you have in there. Then ensure that you have a smooth surface. See that I'm having a smooth surface so that my soap will be very fine and smooth. So the bar soap is ready to set. You leave it for about 30 minutes for it to form. We are still going to come to that when it is formed as we progress in the production of other of our products like Isa, Dettol, and some other products. Now we are going to leave it to set before we continue. Thank you.